Coach, that's going to wrap it up for us for the most part. You know, what were your biggest takeaways from those two games?
Probably the biggest was I was so pleased with how the girls worked together, right? There's a tendency in an all-star game to have an attitude, well, this is about me.
Right.
But you could tell that, I mean, Emma just displayed it just outstandingly. I was trying to get everybody else involved. Well, that was the most pleasant part for me watching this today.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about it with a couple of players. You're trying to get up shots, and that's great. And the field goal percentage doesn't really matter if you're doing other things and you're getting players involved and you're playing defense. We talked, you know, with the coach from Marion, and she talked about it a little bit with Coach Anderson. Defense is what we're looking for. And so she was able to do that as well. It seemed like she was very good on ball. She had a couple of takeaways as well. So, you know, overall, I think that was a really great showing from her as to what can be done on the offensive and defensive end. We take a look at those final statistics. 26 points in the game for Team Red, 22 for Team White. Once again, not really a big difference. The turnovers, for the most part, stayed pretty low compared to where they were. We end up with 30 total turnovers, though, in the entirety of the game. 17 for Team White, 13 for Team Red, and Team Red capitalized 15 points off turnovers. That may have been part of the reason that they come away with the victory. But just final thoughts moving forward, what we hope to see. Obviously, we won't be on the call, but we still want two very good games coming up for games 3 and 4.
Yeah, there's a number of really talented kids. We got another Bishop Chatard kid coming. Right. So Landon, when you're doing the broadcast later on, right? She's about 6'1". She's a good player. But I was so pleased. I think Emma really epitomized what you're looking for in a most outstanding player. She played great defense. She distributed to her teammates. She's an obviously outstanding offensive player. Outstanding. Really fun to watch.
Well, we will see what happens in those two games. But until then, we appreciate you all tuning in for the first two games today. Thank you to our director, Tony Harper, and our production crew with Indiana Sports Network. Thank you again, Coach Dan Wagner with Bishop Chatard. Hopefully you continue your run. You've had a couple of great, 3 years in a row. So hopefully that'll continue and we see that success from you as well. And hopefully we bump past it once again as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you.